Are you trying to get in some good bets today? Well, look no further. Welcome to the world of Probably, where we track the top performing sportsbooks around the world to find the true probability of every event, then grade that out against local legal sportsbook opportunities in the U.S. across every single sport. Last night, another good one. We are now at 4.8 units on the week. Could have been a little bit better if Binghamton didn't lose by 40. That is how it goes, of course. Mathematical profitability is the goal. Chipping away every day and finding advantageous positions over and over again is the goal here at Probably. So let's get into it. Let's start with some of the best bets today, including this one that you can see on the screen, under 59.5 second quarter total points. Alternate totals and quarters and halves and all of that are some of the best bets you can take. You find mathematically profitable positions to go to. Thunder and Lakers, 54.9% probability to win. Minus 113 odds is currently the best bet at FanDuel. 3.4 probably score. And of course, the 3.4 probably score will hold up. You find that 113 at DraftKings, that 113 at ESPN bet. It doesn't matter. The math remains the same. The profitability remains the same. So this bet under 59.5, Thunder versus Lakers, is one that we would advocate for today. Again, we skip over the ones under a 1 probably score. Those are pretty thin. The Lakers money line, I don't hate. I worry about the guys sitting out because I believe it's a back-to-back for them. Do I want to go with this one? I hate picking long shot bets for you guys because they lose more often than not. That's what the probability metric here shows. And if I don't click on it, it doesn't count as a bet. But if you take this one, consider it a bonus one because I'm not going to put it in our outlay of bets for the day. But this is what the process looks like. We're scrolling through all the available most profitable bets. Here's another one under 238.5, 53.5% probability in Heat versus Pacers. Pacers playing a lot of barn burner games with no Tyler Hero tonight. Jimmy Butler questionable as well. In this game, it has a 53.1% probability for Pacers and Heat to go under 238.5. Best bet right now is also plus money, plus 100 odds at a 6.3 probably score. So if you can find those plus 100 odds, I would absolutely take this bet. I think it's a little bit tough to project unders for the Pacers because they have been playing a lot of fun basketball, high pace as well. But the Heat definitely underpowered and definitely love to play sluggish. So another Heat bet as well. Let's ladder it. Why not? Under 240 is a 57% probability. And if you get minus 110 odds, that gives the bet an 8.9 probably score. So under 240 in Heat versus Pacers. Let's throw that in the mix as well. Let's see if there's anything good basketball-wise else. Not the biggest basketball slate. Here's one more to throw in for the NBA. A 45% probability of over 221.5 for Cleveland versus Portland. And this one, 45.3% probability at plus 130 odds. So once again, if you are close to a 50-50 on a bet, you're getting plus money. That is always going to be a bet that I would advocate taking because it is like the sportsbook paying you Vegas. I've said probably too many times already in these videos. But a 4.2 probably score looks good. 45.3% probability, that's good. Anything 40 to 6% to 60% probability, you should feel good about that bet actually hitting. It's better than a coin toss, but anything that's in a coin toss range, like you're going to have a pretty good shot of hitting, which is how betting goes. Anything that's under that 40% marker, that's what I say is a long shot bet. And that's why we don't push you towards those as much. But you can always find the best bets for yourself any time of day at Probably. I haven't showed you guys this screen on stream before. So let's see if we can pull up the world of NFL. Let's try to find a good Dallas Cowboys bet for today. So Cowboys, Seahawks, Thursday night football, a very efficient market. And again, this is what we show you at Probably. There's a lot of negative Probably scores, especially if you are sorting by event and not using the most profitable sort that members can use, of course, with that promo code FIRST at probably.com/subscribe. But here are the top bets on the day. Cowboys money line, Dallas minus 6.5. Over 44.5, so nothing too crazy here. We're going to try to scroll through it and see if we can find a positive probably score bet. This one's slightly positive on Seahawks plus 9.5. I would not push you guys towards that one. There was a Geno prop I saw that I think looked good, but it might have gotten outdated between the time period of me making that thumbnail and hopping in here. But football is going to have a lot of negative probably scores. So you shouldn't be alarmed by that. This is just what the process looks like. We actually do have to get our most profitable filtering working on the per event thing. But you can actually browse through this way that I'm browsing through right now. You can do it for free at Probably as well. Just search whatever events you want, filter by league if you need to. But you will find all the bets that are available out there. And I think that Geno prop is done. Let me go back to this screen and see if we can find it here. Of course, there's a lot of bets going on at Probably at any given time, so that is why sometimes you have to take some unconventional routes to find the bets that I want to show you. We're not going to look at those, though. Again, there are great bets across every sport. That is always going to be the case here. Let's go to NFL. I do anticipate tomorrow as well. I think we're going to do our first NFL Probably best bets video, so we will see how that goes. Let me see if I can find that Geno line somewhere in here. Again, there are good NFL bets. It didn't look like it for that Cowboys game, but here's some of the good NFL bets we have right now. Eagles, Niners. This is a really good bet to take if you can. Let's start in the mix. Why not? Niners over 23.5 team total bet, and Eagles versus Niners is a 56% probability to win. Minus 105 odds give it a 9.4 probably score. So that looks like a strong bet to get to in the world of the NFL. And here it is, Geno Smith over 227.5, 55% chance to hit. So this would be the bet that I would advocate for on the slate. I think the line here, the line over 227.5, 54.6% probability to win. Minus 115 odds gives it a 2.04 probably score. Would love to find one a little bit better, but that's the best bet for Thursday Night Football that we have according to our data. Some games you just shouldn't bet on. Like, that's sort of the nature of the beast. That's why we look at it at a league level, at a sport level, covering every sport across the world. So that's what the probably process looks like. Check it out for yourself at probably.com. And again, use that promo code FIRST at probably.com/subscribe. Every day I pick a smattering of bets that my eye test says would be good ones for you guys to take as people that are engaging with Probably for the first time. But if you go to Probably for yourself, whether it be as a free customer or as somebody just coming on and actually paying for a membership, which would be fucking sick if you did that. But point being, though, you can always find good bets no matter what time of day, no matter what sport. That is what Probably does for you with this most profitable sorting tool, which is one of the best in sports. If you pay for the $49.99 a month package as well, you're also getting live data, live in-game data, which some of you guys know, if you are a sharp better, the most inefficient lines, are live in-game bets. So that's what the process looks like every day at Probably. I'll be back tomorrow for more best bets. Let's hope the streaks keep going. Let's hope the positive things keep going here. But of course, check out Probably yourself and use that promo code FIRST to save 40% on any package at probably.com/subscribe. That includes the monthly packages, either $20 a month or $50 a month, or the yearly packages as well, which go up to $500 a month. You'd be paying $250 for that package, which is a really good deal. It's the best deal we could offer you guys. So please support the program here. Check it out. And of course, hit the like button. For the love of God, we got to grow this channel. Subscribe down below. I'll be back tomorrow with more. So I hope you guys enjoy your days. And of course, good luck.